All right, guys, in this video, we're going to apply our overpower strategy to USDCAD. So as usual, we get into our chart and we go to the 15 minutes time frame. Once we're there, we're looking for a trend, yeah, a clear trend. So if you look here, for example, we have the chart moving up, went up, came down, went up, came down, all right? It went up. Then there was a change of character here because this low was broken around here. Okay, so since this low was broken around here, we have to look up. Do we see or do we have an overpowering? The answer is yes. There was an overpowering right here by this engulfing. Okay, so our strategy says that the market is going to move down at least as much as it went up. Okay, so our overpowering is indicated by an engulfing candle, showing us that at this point, at this engulfing, buyers were in control of the market, very much in control of the market. They were strong. But once that level has been broken, that engulfing has been broken, it means sellers are now in control. Then coupled with a change of character, it tells us that the market is going to move down at least this much. Yeah. So we see what the market later did. So everything, once we see this, once our strategy plays out, it means that above here, buyers are weak, and below here, sellers are strong. All right. Now, what about your stop loss? Remember, we said you can place your stop loss above here. However, sometimes, for example, as you can see here, the banks are going to move the market up to this point. They know already that buyers are weak here. All right. They know where the market is going. But then, since buyers are weak here, they will not come here to take these people out or to fill up their orders before going down. And once it happens, you see how aggressive the market will move down. Okay. So what you can do is, we said the best thing you can do is use this to set your stop loss. Okay. Once you mark out this rectangle, use it to set your stop loss. Place it at the end. See this? It's not going to go there. And then if you want to be aggressive, what you can do is as soon as price comes above here, all right, as soon as price returns above here, you can start adding to your orders. Assuming you already placed your order here, you can start adding to your orders. Why? Because you know that sellers are weak above here, and this move is not sustainable. So if you add it to your position, you see how aggressively this moved, right? So our strategy played out in this one. Let's look for another one. We are looking for a change for a trend and then a change of character. This market is going down. Let's look at this little one. So even though this market was kind of choppy, it will show you that we can still find an opportunity when the market is not even clear. But as long as we can recognize our trend, our higher highs and higher lows, and so on. So if you look at here, the market came down here. The market came down here, all right, moved up, came down here, broke this level, all right, went up, came down here. So our change of character will happen around here when this high was broken. Then we can simply look towards here. Was there an overpowering? Yes. See, there was an overpowering here, right? You see this candle? there was an overpowering because this was an engulfing. All right. However, normally, or in order to be picture perfect, okay, we wouldn't take this trade. Why? Because if you look at this overpowering which we have here by this engulfing, the engulfing is not all that strong enough. Okay, we don't trust it enough because the red candle engulfing the green candle is not at least twice the size of the green candle. All right. So remember, our strategy is the engulfing candle, the engulfing candle's body has to be at least twice that of the body of the engulfed candle. All right. However, if we took this trade, it would have still played out. Right. If you look at this, and you take it to the upside, it still played out. All right. But what we are looking for is something that we are sure of, no doubts. So let's go and look for another one. Let's look for our trend. We need a clear trend. Okay, let's look at this one. The market moved up here, came down, moved up, came down, moved up. Okay, so a breakup or a change of character will happen around somewhere here because we see it moved up, came down, moved up, right? Once it happens, we go up here, we look above here. Is there an overpowering? Yes, because we see our clear engulfing here. You see this engulfing candle here? So that is a good engulfing. Why? Because this green candle is, the body is at least twice that of the red candle. So we can comfortably say that this is an engulfing, okay, in our strategy. So since we have engulfing and change of character, what do? We know the market is going to move down this much, right? The strategy says the market is going to move down at least as much as it moved up. So come down here and we take our profits, all right? So this is the market currently on USD CAD. So we can see that our strategy also works on USD CAD. Remember, we've been doing this series on different pays. So if you want to see how the strategy plays out on other pays, you can watch the other videos that we've made about them. So if you have any questions, leave it in the comment and we can talk about it. Thank you.